The night Ifunanya died, the moon hid its face. Clouds choked the stars. Only the crickets dared to speak. I remember the night Ifunanya died. I remember the silence, heavier than a tomb. I remember the blood that stained her white NYSC shirt, a horrifying crimson flag in the night. She was so young, fresh from university, bright eyes full of dreams. She came to Niniwe, our small village, to serve her country. She came with smiles and hope, ready to make a difference. We welcomed her with open arms, unaware of the darkness that festered beneath the surface of our traditions. That night, the drums started, low, rhythmic, menacing. A tremor of fear ran down my spine. I had heard those drums before, only at a distance, whispered about in hushed tones. The drums of sacrifice. I remember rushing towards the sound, my heart a trapped bird in my chest. And there, beneath the ancient Iroko tree, I saw her, Ifunanya, her eyes wide with terror, her voice lost in the chilling rhythm of the drums. Ifunanya, she was different, not just from the city, but different in a way that made the village elders whisper and the Dibia mutter prayers. She was innocent, untouched, a virgin. She didn't understand why some looked at her with fear, why others avoided her gaze. She was posted to teach at the village school. She threw herself into her work, her laughter echoing through the dirt roads, her kindness touching everyone. She didn't see the shadows lurking, didn't hear the whispers that followed her like a curse. I befriended her, drawn to her warmth and spirit. I tried to warn her, to explain the ancient beliefs that clung to our village like cobwebs. Our traditions, they said, demanded a sacrifice, a pure heart to appease the gods and ensure a bountiful harvest. But she just laughed, her eyes sparkling with disbelief. This is the 21st century, she'd say. Surely such things don't happen anymore. I wish she were right. Our village, nestled deep in the heart of Anambra, carried its traditions like sacred burdens. Generations passed down beliefs, some as comforting as a grandmother's lullaby, others as chilling as the Harmattan wind. The oracle, a wizened woman with eyes that held the secrets of centuries, had spoken. The harvest, our lifeline, would fail. The earth, she proclaimed, thirsted for a sacrifice, a pure heart offered under the blood moon. The village buzzed with fear and anticipation. Fingers pointed. Whispers slithered through the marketplace. A virgin. They needed a virgin. I remember the dread that coiled in my gut, the cold certainty that something terrible was about to occur. I just didn't know it would be Ifunanya. The drums reached a fever pitch. The villagers, faces masked, moved like eerie phantoms in the flickering firelight. Ifunanya struggled against the ropes that bound her, her cries for help swallowed by the chanting. The Dibia, his face a mask of painted fury, approached her with a ceremonial knife, its blade glinting ominously in the firelight. I wanted to scream, to run, to do something, anything. But terror rooted me to the spot, and then it began, the ritual. I can't bear to recount the details, the blood, the screams that tore through the night. The memory is seared into my mind, a permanent scar. When it was over, a heavy silence descended, broken only by the crackling of the dying fire. Ifunanya's lifeless eyes stared up at the indifferent moon, her once vibrant spirit extinguished. The village had offered its sacrifice.